Hi friends, welcome to another video. So my camera stopped recording 20 seconds into the session that I was working on with you guys. I'm so sorry about that. I will try to do a quick recap of everything and we can do a whole nother session. So right now, I'm kind of in a creative rut since getting back from vacation, but the vacation was amazing, and I have so much travel journaling to catch up on. I did kind of start working in it a little bit. I honestly didn't have the energy or the time to do anything on vacation, and I'm not an advanced travel journaler. I don't have like a specific method or style. This is honestly probably like my first time actually wanting to dedicate time and space to a travel journal. I used to do a lot of scrapbooking, so it was more just pictures and making it look cute. So to kind of make this low pressure, I wanted to set a timer on my watch for 20 minutes and we can work together through some stuff. I did gather this box that I'm keeping all of my ephemera in. Of course, the mini travel journal signatures that I made before I went. I also, now that this is all cut up after losing the other video, I printed out some just clip art off the internet onto some matte sticker paper. I also have a bunch of pictures from the trip. I have more I need to pick up from Walgreens. I also have, let's see, now that everything is a mess, I grabbed just some coordinating travel type scrapbook papers that maybe I can use as like tip-ins and other things like that. And I also went through my mass of stickers, grabbed a couple sticker books that had a few things that I thought would be, I don't know, kind of cohesive with everything. And then these beloved washi tapes that I bought in London at the Works for £5. They're all London theme. It has like the underground, the British flag, let's see, the telephone booth. They're amazing. I want to try to use these as much as I can in here to, you know, put in tip-ins and ephemera. So let's get started. Oh wait, one more thing that I'm kind of working in that I might work on today, but maybe not, is this other book that I made for my boyfriend for our anniversary. I made this before we had went on vacation. It's just in a little adventure challenge book. And we kind of talked about all the things that we wanted to do before we went on vacation. So there's a list of those. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do all these things, but that gives us a reason to go back again. And then each page has like a fun fact about something and a spot to put a picture and the date. So maybe I can work on that today too. I don't know. 20 minutes is not a long time. So I'm going to make sure that we're still recording and then I will set our timer. Beautiful. The camera wants to work again. Okay, so we will reset the timer for 20 minutes. All right, here we go. Maybe this is like a blessing in disguise because that first 20 minutes, I hardly got anything done and I felt kind of bad that I didn't get to show you guys much. So in the 20 minutes that didn't get recorded, the only thing that I was able to really get done was make this pocket for receipts on the back cover out of a donut box that I saved from the Borough Market. Let's see. There we go. I also have, I'm making another pocket in the back of the signature as well because I have so many receipts. I feel like I have more receipts than I do actual ephemera from things we did. I actually found it very hard to acquire ephemera while on our trip. I didn't think it was going to be that difficult. But I'm also not surprised because London and the UK in general seem to be very big on sustainability, so they're not giving you like all kinds of flyers and handouts and tickets and bags and I don't know. That was just my experience. Hopefully other people have had different experiences. So far all they have are some train tickets in here. I didn't hardly do any work in these travel journals while I was actually on vacation. We walked so much. I was so tired by the time we got back to the Airbnb that I was just like, there's no way. I'm going to have to do this when we get home. Another train ticket, a few price tags off of some stuff we bought. I tried to do just a little drawing from this photo. Yeah, I don't know how it turned out, but it is what it is. Maybe I should do... See, this is a problem I'm going to have, is this signature is so small because I love to work small, and it's smaller than a 4x6 photo. So I was thinking maybe I could have the picture here and then flip it to that, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to crop it down a lot. But that's a thought, so I'll keep that in there. Let's see. These little creatures, these little wonkies, I actually did do these when I was there. This is probably the only art I did the entire time I was there. I just felt kind of inspired to do these while we were there. And then the only other thing I did there is I found these awesome, pretty, bright gel pens. I think I have them right here. These Scribblicious gel pens I bought when I was there, and I was like, ooh, I have to try these. So I used these and just made a list of like inspirational things to use later when I'm designing new characters. So like the London skyline, the Great Britain license plate, the Queen, the underground symbol, teacups. So I did that and then just put these in with some washi. And then when I got home and I finally got to play with these awesome little washies, I wanted to kind of swatch all of them. So I did that in here by making them look like they were little photos on clotheslines. And then I wasn't sure how to get started. I didn't know if I want to do it in chronological order, but I think in the last video that's what we decided I was going to do. So I'm going to start by when we arrived. I did print out these little smartwatch stickers because we walked so much when we were there. We ended up walking like 80 miles, I think it was. Just amazing. It blows me away. So I want to put each day how many steps we did. And that first day was a doozy. We did 27,895 steps. We were exhausted by the end of that first day. We ended up leaving Chicago at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we arrived in London the next day at 6 in the morning, and we could not check into our Airbnb until 3 o'clock. So we had a lot of time to kill, which was good and bad because, you know, we had the struggle of like figuring out where things were and how the train worked and where to go, and because our Airbnb wasn't in London, it was actually kind of out of town a little bit. So we had to figure all of that out. So since we're going to work in chronological order, I don't have our boarding passes from when we went there. I'll have to print those out because we just had like used them in the app on our phone. Let's see. What is this? If you can hear the garbage truck outside, I'm so sorry. They're so loud. All right, so I did already put in our steps for that day. I'm not in love with this, but it's documented. It is what it is. And then I did do a little sticker for the town that our Airbnb was in. And then I do have our printed out reservation from Airbnb. I don't want to like show their address or anything and put them on blast on the internet, but I want to put that in there somehow. Again, it's so big, this is so small, so we'll have to be creative. So let's see. How do I want to do this? First, I need some Post-its to cover up their address. Okay. All right, so their address is under this Post-it. Okay, there we go. Safe to show now. I am really lost on how I'm going to do this. And these aren't that fancy. They're very white and plain. Maybe I should cut them. I'm glad I did it kind of small and like 2-page print. And maybe do another little pocket here. You guys, I'm really not in love with this little sticker. All right. Oops. We're going to figure out something else for that one. So yeah, I think I'm going to cut these and just fold them up into a cute little pocket. Yes, I know you can see my email address on here. If you want to send an email, go right ahead. Maybe I'll respond, maybe I won't. I don't know, I'm crazy busy right now with school and everything. But I would love to hear from you guys. I need to change the blade on this cutter. It's not really a clean edge. I want to make sure these match. I hope you all are having an awesome day. I hope the weather is beautiful wherever you are. I hope it's not crazy hot like it is here. I wish we were having a nice cool day. We're gonna have the windows open with the fresh air, not like the stale air-conditioned air. But I will take it over 3 feet of snow that I know is inevitably coming in the winter months. So I guess I need to be grateful now. Okay, let's see. Like, it's bigger than my book, but not crazy sized. And then these were just like our check-in directions, which I can make smaller too. And I know this stuff is going to fade over time. It's not going to be lasting for centuries to come, and I'm okay with that. And how much bigger is that? Okay, let's just cut this down a little bit. I feel like I need a new cutter. I just got this one not too long ago. This is the Fiskars. And I feel like, I don't know if you can see it, but I've tried changing the blade and I still get these little tattered edges. I don't like it. But kind of a solution that I've come to with these edges is a nail file. I kind of run it along the edge and it cleans it up pretty good and makes it smooth. How are we doing in time? Oh my gosh, 9 minutes left. This is supposed to be no pressure. I don't know if that's working. Okay. So I'm thinking I want to fold these in half. The hot dog way, the long ways. Okay. And then I think we're going to do a little pocket. Which side? Right down here. And then we'll put this sticker down here. Okay. What do I have for papers? Or do I want to use red? Let's use blue. Straighten this edge a little. And I always keep, if I can pick it up, these little scraps, because I'll use them on collages later for other artwork. So I just keep a little bowl at my desk and throw them in there, and when it gets full I make little collage cards, which is something I can do with you guys at some point. So what do I have on this side? This, okay. So I could just glue to make my pocket, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to use tape because I want to have more room in that pocket, I think. Like, I don't mind using glue on the edges, but I think the bottom I'm going to use tape. Okay. I'm going to leave a little bit of space in that spine there, just so when I close the pages, it sits better. And do I want to use tape? I don't know. Told you guys, I have been a hot mess in a rut since I got home. School started again, and then of course, you know, getting back to your normal everyday routine. It has been a struggle for me. Okay. So this one is this is just a Scotch glue pen. I should probably make sure we're still recording. We're good. Perfect. Okay. And I know I'm going to need to let this completely dry before I stick my papers into the pocket, because that could be disastrous, and with my luck, my ephemera pieces would be glued in there forever. And I don't want to deal with that. So we're going to wait on that. We'll just know that these go in there. And I saved this piece from the travel adapter from the directions. I think I might put that on there. And this. Ooh, I think I want to border this with red. Let's see. Yeah, I like that to make it pop. So this is something that I just printed on matte sticker paper. Come off. Of course, it'd be easier if I had like a silhouette to kiss cut these, but I don't, and that's okay. Just gotta use a little finesse to get it off. And I'm just gonna eyeball cut this. You can use your paper cutter if you want. I would say that my favorite part of our trip wasn't actually in London. It was in Windsor. It was just so relaxing out there. The little shops and the restaurants and the castle. Absolutely loved it. I did not want to leave. I told my boyfriend, just leave me there. You can come visit whenever you can. And send the dogs, send the cat. Love you. Bye. It's definitely a place we want to go back to. We could see ourselves retiring there. Like, I know, here in America we say, we're free and all of that, but granted, I was on vacation. From what we know of like Europe, we think they have more rules and taxes and all of that, but I'm telling you, they just seemed more free than we are there. Like we went to Hyde Park, like all the dogs were just walking around, no leashes. Loved it. They were all so well behaved. You had the swans and the ducks just intermingling with the dogs. And, like, people just seemed to like actually value like family time. It just seemed more important there, and like people had more time for it. And it kind of just made us think of like, okay, what is wrong with how things are being done back home? I'm curious if you guys feel anything similar when you go on vacation to new places, and just the culture there and how different it is, and if you think it's better or worse. One thing we did notice, we started actually doing research about moving there, is we wouldn't make as much money in our careers there as we do here. So like, for example, like my boyfriend is a mechanic on semi-trucks, and he makes way more here than he would there, and me as a registered nurse make way more here than I do there. So it was just crazy, the difference in pay. But yet these people seem like they're living better lives. I don't know, go figure, right? So this isn't the prettiest page, and it kind of gets covered up a lot. Maybe we could do these as tip-ins. I don't know. They're not that cute. But I want to remember them, like where we stayed and stuff. So I think, our timer's going off. All right. We'll make these tip-ins, and then we will call it for today. Okay, come on. I shouldn't have folded these. So I'm trying to like space these just a little bit so the tape can catch all three. And go like that. Okay. And the fun part. Which tape should we use? Let's use this little red one that says United Kingdom on it. So other than this travel journal and my daily planner journal, I don't know where I will use these washi tapes, so my goal is to try to use these as much as I can in these travel journals. I mean, realistically, when I think about it, I don't know really where else I use washi tape that much other than using it for like art tape while I'm working on paintings, but I don't want to waste this on just using this as like a masking tape for art. It's too cute. All right. So now we have I did a horrible folding job, you guys. Get it together. Okay, I'm gonna refold these. There we go. All right, so that is the first page of like when we arrived. I want to see if I can get printouts of our e-tickets off the app from our phone, and maybe we can stick that in this pocket. And then maybe this page will start with the train station, Paddington Station, when we arrived, and kind of go from there next time. But until next time, I hope you guys have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful day. And thank you so much for spending time with me today. And until next time, bye.